Oh my god, she's bright. She's really bright. Alright everyone, let's get started. Don't mind my face right now if it's red or if I have purple on my eyes. I just filmed another video and I really wanted to film another video today because I received... Oh my god, I'm so excited. I received... Oh my god, look at her. She's so pretty. Oh my god, she's so gorgeous. So yeah, I received some new Rare Beauty goodies. I'm so excited because if you don't know, I'm like, Rare Beauty is... everything is beautiful. Everything they do is gorgeous. I love all of their products except for one. The only product I don't like is their brow pencil. It's just too waxy and too thick. So when I saw that I received this, I died inside because I saw online their new highlighters and they look good. They look really good. Look at her, she's so pretty. Oh my god. On one side we have some earrings. Not sure when I'm going to wear those. And then on the other side you have beautiful products. So really quickly I'm going to go through all of these products. The brush is a really nice precise highlight type of brush. This retails for 18 USD dollars, so like 25 Canadian dollars, which is kind of expensive for a brush, but I love my Rare Beauty brushes. I have the foundation brush that I use every single day. I have the concealer brush and I also have the powder brush, which I don't have right here, but I also use regularly. All of the Rare Beauty brushes are very, very high quality and they are long lasting. Like this one I've had for like maybe a year and it's still in really good shape. I do lose a few hairs once in a while, but this brush has been loved. Next, we also have the Positive Under Eye Brightener, which retails for $24. That's pretty expensive for a concealer. But what's really, really interesting with this Under Eye Brightener is the applicator. Have you ever seen something like this before? It's so interesting. Like, this is going to give a nice cooling effect under your eyes at the same time of like covering your under eye bags. So they say that this under eye brightener is supposed to give a fresh, radiant look in a flash. It's sheer and flexible coverage. This is a no makeup essential, wears alone or layers over concealer for extra brightening effect. I'm happy to see that this is actually a new shade of the Lip Soufflé. So they actually have 3 new shades. They sent me the shade Elevate, which looks like a beautiful brown nude type of shade. I think they know my liking in lip shades because I do like myself a good brown nude shade. So this retails for $20, 20 USD dollars. It's a hydrating air whipped formula and it gives a full-on color with a featherweight feel. So I do agree with the description of these products. I have tried this product before and it is very comfortable, very lightweight, very nice on the lips. And now for the main show, we have the Positive Light Silky Touch Highlighter, which retails for $25 USD. So this is supposed to give a instant glass-like sheen for an easy, natural looking glow that lasts. And it's supposed to not settle into lines or accentuate skin texture, so that's nice. I do from time to time have like bumps on my cheeks from wearing too much makeup. I don't know, I get reactions to some things, and sometimes when I apply highlight on top we see all of these bumps. Right now my skin is not doing too bad, but it's really good to know that this is not supposed to like enhance texture. So I feel like this might be something really good for more mature skins. I saw on Instagram someone applying the liquid highlight and then the powder highlight. We're going to be trying that today. Do not worry. Look at this. Oh my god, this is beautiful. Like the packaging of Rare Beauty, like it's not like super high-end, but at least I know I'm getting good product. Because for example, I just reviewed Kaleidos makeup products, and Kaleidos is like the kind of brand that you're pretty much paying for packaging. But Rare Beauty, like the packaging is simple, it's sleek, it's very well thought out, and the products are just amazing. Let me grab the liquid highlights and let's compare the shades because they actually have the same name as the liquid highlights. So I'm curious to see if like they're the same shade. Let me Let me grab those. Alright, so for the liquid forms, I have the shade Enchant, Enlighten, and Mesmerize. So the shade Enchant is not in a powder form. That's very sad because Enchant is actually my favorite liquid highlight shade, but I am going to compare Enlighten and Mesmerize. So yes, as you can see, there are the same shades. So we are going to be trying Enlighten today, and we're going to be applying the liquid and then the powder just to see, just to experiment. You never have too much shine. Alright, so with the swatches done, I'm just going to go over my face makeup really quickly, and we're going to apply these on my face. I already moisturized my skin using the Rich Bitch moisturizer from Freck. I really like it. It's very lightweight and hydrating. For my foundation, I'm sad to say that I have finished my Rare Beauty foundation. I'm so sad because this is my friggin' holy grail. If you're looking for a lightweight, buildable foundation, look no further. This one is the best. But I'll be taking the M Cosmetics Cushion Foundation in the shade Fair. This foundation is also quite nice. It's very lightweight. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this and apply that all over my face, just to add a little bit of coverage, nothing crazy. I just want to test these products out. I don't really have a specific makeup look in mind, so I'm just going to do my, you know, my natural everyday makeup look. So that's pretty much that for the foundation. I'm just going to apply some bronzer. I'm going to use my Rare Beauty bronzer in the shade Power Boost. I'm taking some of that with my Duo Fiber Yves Rocher brush, tapping some of the excess on the back of my hand, and I'm just going to dab some of that in the hollows of my cheeks and my temples. I'm just going to do my eyes and my eyebrows before doing my under eye concealer. So I'm just going to take the Benefit Boiing concealer just to put on my lids, and with my foundation brush, I'm going to buff this on my lids. For my eyes, I'm going to go in the True to Myself eyeshadow palette, and I'll just grab the little coral shade here, and I'm just going to fluff that all over my lids. Nothing very fancy. This is literally my everyday makeup look, just one color on my crease, and sometimes I just place a shimmer in the center of my lid, and that's it. Might as well add some shimmer, so I'm going to take this shade right here, and I'll just tap that on my mobile lid. For my brows, I'm quickly going to fill them in with the Rare Beauty Shape and Fill Duo. This is so practical. So in the morning, I just take my little thing, I take the brush, I just take the spoolie that's in it, fluff my brows up. I take the lighter shade with the brush, and I just fill in my brows. So I just start at the front of the brow, right underneath, and then I just do some flicking motions upwards to fully fill the front of the brow. And then I go into the deeper shade, and more precisely, I'm going to fill the tail of my brow. That's pretty much it for the brows. I'm just going to do a quick brow mascara, a clear brow mascara. I'm just going to fluff my brows up. This is the Yves Rocher Clear Brow Mascara. And for my mascara, I'll be using my Rare Beauty mascara. This is the second bottle I went through. This mascara is really good. I enjoy natural separated lashes, and this just does that. So I'm just going to do a generous coat. You see that? How much it does in a couple of seconds, like it's crazy. I really like this mascara. I would use it every day if I did not have this much mascara to go through. Whenever I receive a new mascara, I just open it, and then I'm stuck trying to use all of my mascaras before they expire. That's my life. And just to bring some color to my face, I'm just going to apply the new Lip Soufflé shade really quickly. Oh, that's so pretty. I really like it, but it looks more orange than what I would have imagined. I'm not sure if I like this lip shade with this eye look. Actually, the more I'm wearing it, the more I like it. Alright, so next let's apply this. Can we just appreciate for a moment the packaging and how smart this is? Because this is, you have a freaking flat side, so it's not going to roll all over the place and drop and break. So I really appreciate that. Thank you, Selena, for thinking of us. So let's apply this under the eyes. I'm so excited. Because it's a metal applicator, you don't have like a whole bunch of product on there, but it feels really cooling. I'm going to use my finger to blend this in because I feel like a brush is just going to absorb everything. Oh, that's pretty. I definitely applied way too much. A little goes definitely a very long way. So actually I think I'm going to grab my foundation brush just to absorb the excess because I did go overboard. It has shine, so it's not a matte concealer. Oh, that's really nice. It's definitely very brightening, and it also has a lot more coverage than what I thought. I really thought that this would have been something very sheer with not a lot of coverage, but it actually covered quite a good amount. Like, I still see my vein right here, but it's not fully apparent. And I think I'm just going to try and do a second layer just to see if it is buildable, and then we'll call it a day for the concealer. But let me just do my other eye. It really feels nice, like it's cooling. I'm just sitting here massaging my under eye. Buildable, dewy, lightweight, comfortable. What more can I ask? This is going in my everyday pouch. Yeah. Okay, so before applying the highlighter, I'm just going to apply some blush. I'm going to be using the liquid blush in the shade Encouraged, which is a nice nude pink shade, almost mauvey. I'm going to take that with the same dual fiber brush, and I'm just going to dab that on the top of my cheeks. And now, the moment we have all been waiting for. Let's try the highlighter. I'm going to do one cheek with the liquid highlight, and I'm going to do the other without the liquid highlight. So I'm going to start without the liquid highlight. So I'm just going to take the shade Enlighten with the highlighting brush, and let's apply this on the cheeks. I'm going to start on this side. Oh my god, she's bright. She's really bright. That's really pretty. I'm not sure if you're seeing this. I'm obsessed. Pretty, 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 pretty. Can we take a moment? Can we take a freaking moment? Rare Beauty, you keep doing it over and over again. Okay, so let's, like, this is already very bright. Like, I would wear this alone. I don't think I would apply something else underneath it. But because we're there, we're going to try it. So I'm going to take the liquid highlight. I'm going to plop some of that on the back of my hand. I'm going to grab it with my highlighter brush, and I'm going to dab that on top of my cheeks. This is my favorite way of applying this highlighter. This highlighter is very intense, and this does absorb some of the excess, and it applies it very smoothly. That's already really pretty on its own, but let's amp it up. Yeah, I'm really going to target this area. I'm not going to take it any further because I'm going to look very shiny. I like to look shiny, but sometimes too much shine is too much shine. I cannot believe I just said that. Holy moly. Yeah, that's intense. Holy crap. All right, everyone, so here we have it. I really like the shape of the brush. It's just the perfect, very precise highlight brush, and it's good that this is precise because these highlights are bright, very bright. So I think you can probably be very light-handed with these and have a more soft effect, but keep in mind that with these you can definitely go very bright. 2 thumbs up for the brush. It is like more on the pricey side for a brush, but I'm never disappointed with Rare Beauty brushes. All their brushes I've tried so far are really good, and they last for a very long time. Even after a couple of washes, they still look very nice. Next, this product also gets freaking 3,000 thumbs ups. It's just beautiful. Like, it's so lightweight, yet I'm so surprised because it has a good amount of coverage, and it's definitely buildable. I was able to have a really good effect, and the applicator is also quite nice. You can use it to depuff the under eyes. The texture of this, like, this is, I'm not sure if you can see this like because of the highlight, but it's more on the dewy texture. It doesn't mattify, it stays like hydrated and dewy, which gives a really nice healthy effect. You can also place this on the other areas of your face to brighten certain areas and bring certain areas forward. So overall, this is worth it. If you're looking for a natural concealer, definitely pick this one up. I think I preferred this one to their normal concealer. Like their regular concealer has more coverage, but they're more on the satin matte side, and I like myself a good dewy complexion, so this is definitely more up my alley. Lastly, the highlighters. You already know my opinion on these. They're beautiful, they're intense, and I can definitely see why they say that it doesn't really enhance skin texture, because it doesn't have any glitters. Like, it's a sheen, it gives a really nice shine. It's not glittery, it's not chunky. You can definitely achieve a natural and a intense look with these highlights. Let me know in the comments below if you've tried Rare Beauty product. What is your holy grail from them? Is there something I haven't tried that I should try? But yeah, so that's pretty much it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you in the next one.